So hey guys, this is our new setup. This is Boys on the Run. My name is Jesse Carson.
And I'm Logan Zahn.
We are starting a podcast, and Logan will explain a little more what's going on.
So basically, I've been getting a lot of comments and a lot of people are asking me like, so what happened to Boys on a Run? And obviously we joined college and we made one or two episodes on there or videos on there.
We made a few fun videos. I wore a Spider-Man costume, if you didn't catch that video. We also did a chocolate milk mile.
Chocolate Milk Mob, and we did regionals
Yep.
and nationals, which was super fun, but college is very time consuming and it's hard
Extremely.
to make videos.
It's very hard to make content. It's very hard to really, I guess, make any video. I did make a few shorts, but as like a group, as guys, we really didn't do much.
It just made it very tough for us to get together and actually make videos together. So we realized that we still have a passion for this, and a lot of people still want to know what happened to Boys on a Run.
Yeah.
We decided that there's enough audience, enough people from old viewers and possibly new viewers who might get some more learning experience from our, time as runners.
From our experience as well,
So
as Logan stated.
Yep. So I feel like this would be the best way to not just show our experience and help you guys learn to maybe run faster, maybe pick up a way to understand running as a different lesson.
But also, this is a way for you guys to get to know us. Because now the thing that kind of got me to do this with Logan, and because we had the same idea, is we have a lot of shared values. We are both Christians.
Yep.
We both believe that Jesus Christ is Lord.
Praise Jesus.
And that thing is probably one of the driving forces for this perspective.
Yeah.
This new style of video creation and content creation. Basically, we want to tell stories. That's what this is about. Not just about running, which is the base of our channel, but we also want to tell a little bit of our personal selves, like give a little bit of realness, humanity. So both of us will have separate episodes. We'll both be on the podcast together, but the next episode will be Logan's story, and then the next episode after that will be my story, and then we'll eventually be bringing more people on the podcast. Whoever we can contact that wants to jump on, be like a really successful runner, or somebody who has really a really intense. I would say just a really powerful story that will help you guys or help any of our listeners to have a fresh perspective, and then grow better in their faith and their relationship with God and Christ. I feel is very important. So we'll be doing that as well. We'll kind of branch out with what we do. Logan could tell a little bit more about what that is.
So branching out can lead to multiple things. Like just suggested, we suggested that we're going to bring other people on and we're going to host it. And the whole point is to have them tell their testimony and explain how did they become runners and how has running grown their faith in Christ. And I think it's like a subject that we always just move past on and not really talk about it. So we want to change that. We want them to talk about their testimony. We want them to talk about their running careers. How did they become so successful in this area of life? And again, understand like who they are. And other keynotes of our podcast is to maybe go on the news, see what's happening in the running world, and maybe talk about the latest trends of training, shoes, and other products in running, and just be able to be almost a happy family and just be able to talk about things. And speaking of being a happy family, and we want to be inviteful and talk to you guys as well. And I think the podcast is the best way to do this. And other keynotes is to help this podcast grow, but word of mouth is the best way for things to grow. So if you guys enjoy this and you want more content, and the best way to support us is by telling other people about our podcast and our other videos. So that'd be very helpful. And we are beginners, noobs at this. So if you guys could help us and maybe leave comments down below of ways we can change and make things better, because we want to cater to you guys and give you the best experience that you could possibly have. So I'm looking forward to our conversation.
Yep. What you guys can do for us is feedback. Give us a lot of feedback. Just let us know what you like, what we could do different. That will help us a lot. And tell people about us if you really like what we do, what we talk about. If you really are engaged, just share with other people, and then see if it will be a help to them. Because sometimes, people's stories are important. People's stories do help other people. And I feel like storytelling is one of those gifts that are able to connect to our humanity. And it's something that really relates humanity to other souls that have the same passions or the same belief system, or not even that, just a way to relate ideas in a very effective way. And it's I think I really relate to storytelling. I love dialogue. I love hearing people's stories and where God has move them, where God, really spoke to them and used them, and also the opportunities that God just gave them. Like the joyful moments, the funny moments, the
sad moments,
the great moments, all those things. So what we'll be doing today is something a little bit different than we usually done, but we were just gonna kind of talk about our experiences, because we have been friends for like 8 years.
Which is kind of crazy. We kind of just grew up.
It might have been over 8 years.
Wait, let's think about it. We met in what, 7th grade?
We met in 2017.
It's 2025.
No, 20. Yeah, it was 2017. Was it?
Yeah, because.
No. I think it was 2018.
Was it 2018?
Yeah, we met in 2018, the summer of during track season. In our 8th grade.
8th grade track.
I think 7th grade.
7th grade track season, because I didn't run 8th grade track because of COVID.
So I think it was 2018 track.
Okay. So 2018 track. This is the first time me and Justin raced each other. Not on the same team. We were on competitor teams at the time.
Yeah.
Say
he was actually going to Hazlitt Middle School.
Yep.
I was homeschooled, running for CHAP. Kind of a little bit of a backstory to that. I was not a runner before up until this point, I was not a runner. I kind of got adopted into the running family from my siblings, because if 2016 was the Rio de Janeiro Olympics, and my siblings got really excited about it, and they decided to watch the Olympics live. So I think they recapped it, but that's kind of irrelevant. Mm-hmm. So basically, they're like, I want to start running. I'm going to do a couch to 5K. If you know what that is, it's basically you're running. Basically getting off your couch and running a 5K, training for it.
Yeah. Like within like a month's time span.
Yeah. So anyways, they did this 5K, and I think they told the coach's daughter, Annika, about it.
Yep.
And basically she's like, hey, we do this program called CHAP, and we do cross country and track for high school and middle school students. So they get a chance to compete against big school, get a chance to compete against public schoolers in the sporting arena. They have basketball and all this kind of stuff. But you should join our track team. Cross country team at the original time. But anyways, they joined track, and I tagged along in 5th grade. And since then, I just fell in love with the sport. I got the fever of running. I got runner's high. And I started running. So
then 7th grade comes along. It was a 2-mile race, and we get pinned against each other. I think we're lined up shoulder to shoulder.
It's the very first race we ever raced. It's the very first time we've ever met.
Yeah.
And we have it on video.
We actually have, yeah.
Yeah. We should play it. We should play it real quick.
All right, I have it play in 3, 2, 1. And yeah, so as you can see, I was leading that race, which didn't last long afterwards, like years afterwards, because in high school, this guy whipped my butt.
It was a 2-mile for context.
Yep.
Anyways, so basically, I think we were in the 4x8 before this race earlier, and I started talking because it was a dual meet, so it was just Hazlitt and Chap that were in Holt, I think.
I think Holt was there, which was pretty interesting.
So it was a middle school tri meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I met a couple Logan's friends. Logan, I think Enoch running for.
Enoch was with Hazlitt at the time.
He was with Hazlitt. So anyway, for context, Enoch was the coach's son, adopted son, and he was crazy fast. Like he was really good.
The funny part is his adopted. So Enoch was Coach Shoemaker's son, but Coach Chap, while he was attending Hazlitt, which was kind of funny. Over the course of the years, he went back and forth and back and forth. But
I think every year he switched.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't a single year, there wasn't a consecutive year that he was with either Chap or Hazlitt. Like every year he switched.
Yeah, phenomenal runner. He doesn't run anymore, but he was a phenomenal runner.
Incredible runner. Yeah. Well, anyways, so continuing. Me and Logan were both in the 2 mile.
Yeah.
For some reason, both our coaches put us in the 2 mile every single race. Like every single meet, he would put us in the 2 mile.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't race against each other like every single race, but like this particular time we were in the I think the 4x8, the mile, and the 2 mile, like nearly every time. So this time around, Logan got me, just for a spoiler. I think you already watched the video, but yeah, that was the very first time we met, and I just kind of forgot about it a little bit, and then later in the season I saw him again, and I was like, oh, this is Logan Zahn. I remember him from the whole train
conversation. I don't remember exactly what the conversation was. Pretty sure it was like, it was like good luck to him, good luck to me. Then we got him in line. I'm pretty sure your goal was to beat me, obviously, and my goal was to beat you. I'm pretty sure I walked out with a new PR of.
Oh, you didn't tell me what race this was. This is the Greater Lansing Honorable Championship.
Yep,
track and field. One of the most anticipated races in like for middle schoolers, like for middle school,
for the Lansing area.
For the Lansing area, it was a big deal. Not in the large scale, but for us, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And I remember for our race, we were in the 3,200 meter. I saw Logan earlier that day. I was like, oh, it's Logan here. I remember him. And we kind of like struck up a friendship, even though we were rivals.
Like a friendly rivalship.
Yeah. It was a friendly rivalry that we had because we were very competitive. And
boys need those, though. I feel like that's what drives you to be better.
Oh yeah, it's like a brotherhood, honestly.
Which I think was for the long haul, because even though after a few years from that race, I am joining CHAP because of things in public schools. I just wanted to learn at my own pace, and I thought track and field and sports were done for me. But my mom luckily came across CHAP, and lo and behold, Jesse was on that team.
Yeah,
and I didn't know that, and ever since then we were just.
I think you need to pull your microphone up to your mouth
a little bit more.
Not mean to cut you off, but continue with the story.
So, continuing the story is that it was pretty fun, and my mom goes like, "Hey, there's a homeschool team you want to join and check out." I was like, "Know what? It's better than nothing." So I go, first day of practice, Jesse was there. It was a summer run club.
So usually this time of year, like this whole season, I wasn't very much on time. Like I was hardly ever the early guy.
Yeah.
But apparently for this time in the season, which was running club, I was early. I was the only guy there. And I see Coach's truck pull up. I'm like, oh, that's Coach. Cool. He's here. Then I see this guy hop out of the back seat.
Yep.
And instantly recognized him. I'm like, this is Logan Zahn. And I'm like, we're going to have a heck of a good team. Like, this is our freshman year. And I can't believe with my eyes that Logan Zahn, my rival from middle school, is like joining our team. Like, what happened? Yeah. So anyways, I think we did our easy run, because it's easy run. We did it together. Yeah. And I think we talked like the entire run. And I was saying like, we are going to have an incredible team this year. You don't realize that you're going to be on varsity. We're going to be insane. This is going to be crazy. Yeah. And granted, this is our freshman year. Like, we have never run like a 5K before this.
No spoilers for our future testimonies in our next few episodes. Like a quick short story. One of the years we went undefeated in cross country, which is never heard of. And we ended up putting our names as the homeschool legends.
Yeah.
We didn't give ourselves these titles. It's just what people just told us. So.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to brag in any respect, but like, I think for homeschoolers, like usually you don't have two guys from the same team running at a very competitive level. Like, it's just unheard of, especially if you're homeschooled.
Like,
and so in the homeschool community, we were just kind of, it was like a once.
You guys were just there.
It's it's just an unexpected phenomenon that people usually don't see in the world of running. Like, you usually don't see two homeschoolers on the same team competing against big schools and running big school times. So I think in the homeschool community, we did kind of become celebrities, even though we weren't the best.
Yeah,
we didn't end up becoming the best. Like, there is guys after us, like Luke Long.
Luke Long is a great athlete.
He is incredibly better than us in high school, like extremely better than us. Like, he has improved significantly since he was.
Yeah, he runs a low 9s from 2 mile.
He is insanely good.
His half marathon is very impressive.
But I think we were kind of the pioneers into that world of competitive homeschool running.
I agree with that. There's definitely guys who are definitely starting to take our mantle and get faster, which is great. That's all records, and all mantles should be dismantled and broken, and that's what records are there for.
Yeah, records are there to break, and I think running is one of those sports that gives you humility.
Yeah.
Because it's like a sport where you're always pushed to your limit. And you never consistently are like the best, and I think the people are very humble, and I think that's an important thing because,
I think it's to remain humble, because if you're not humble, you're just gonna get striked down every single time you have a bad performance, and you just don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
Like, being humble is what allows runners to run for so long, because, like, you know how many bad days I have within a month? Like, I'm pretty sure at least 2 days out of a week I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
If it's an easy run or a workout, it's painful sometimes, and that could be like unhumbling, and just like makes you upset. But you have to be humble and understand, like, this sport will tear you down.
Oh yeah.
Even though it's just running, like, my challenge for people who haven't run before and listen to this podcast is to get on their feet and just run 3 miles fast as you can. And I'm doubtful most people will make it to 3 miles going fast as they can.
Yeah.
I
mean, the whole important thing about humility is the Bible says pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. And so we're not the judges of our fall. We don't know when we fall. But to be humble in that and understand that there is, like, something to like there is a God that we can trust in, that say we aren't in control of our fall, and we have to be ready for the fall. And so to take our success and place it on ourselves is very selfish and untrue. It's not really putting faith in something that is temporary. It's vain. It just isn't real. Like, we don't own our success. We're not the author of our success, and knowing who is the author of our success is humbling. And I think that's why.
I think it also gives you a path to follow, because I feel like you don't have a path to follow as well.
Yeah.
It can be, dismantling, or crap, I had the word in my head. It was so good, but now it's poof, gone.
We all have those moments, and I feel like sometimes I talk too much and I forget things, and I cause other people to forget things.
I was like, you said it, I was about to say it, then I said 2 words, and I was like, well, shoot. Well, there goes my whole philosophy and thinking.
Yeah.
But it's all good. Jesse had a great point on that, and just, look to the Lord, because he is our success. But
he's the only success we need.
Yes.
It's okay to boast as long as you're boasting in your Creator. If you can boast in your Creator, that is technically humility, and we need that. He's the only person we can boast in.
Exactly.
So, and he's a pretty cool guy. Like, being able to boast in Jesus Christ, say he's your dad. That's a lot to boast about. Like,
I say so.
We say a lot of dad. My dad this and my dad that, but my dad
died for me.
My dad he created the universe. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
so kind of continuing, the story.
Yep.
Logan, where did we leave off? I forgot.
I'm pretty sure we kind of just wrapped it up a bit, going to our high school year and having an undefeated season. But Yeah, so after, was it 8 years, right? That's what we came to conclusion on, how long we've been knowing each other. So after 8 years, we're still together, still making videos,
Still making videos.
enjoying each other. Um, and yeah, it's just a great community to be part of as a runner, and it's just amazing. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this podcast series. This is the pilot episode, and is there anything else you want to talk about, Jesse?
So I think
I do want to say
we don't want to spoil too much because that kind of incorporates a little bit of our personal stories.
Yeah.
But I think to kind of touch on the brotherhood that we had is kind of I think it's important because I wasn't a Christian before I made a lot of the friendships I have. Running cross country and track, CHAP, which is the group I ran for, me and Logan both.
Yep.
And I think a lot of just seeing how they, acted as people and seeing their faith kind of helped me come out of my shell. And
honestly, same.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was considered a weak. I mean, all Christianity is good, but I say I was a weak Christian because, like, I went to church, but like, did I listen? No. Did I read my Bible every single time? No. Did I pray every night? No. Then when I started going to chat, every practice, after practice or before practice, we always pray. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Then I met Jesse, and then I met some more guys and more girls, and on a team, and their faith was so strong, and
yeah,
it just pulled me.
The coach's daughters were very strong Christians, and I saw it. It was visible, and I think it changed the environment of all of the athletes, I would say. And I think it's a challenge. Like, it definitely challenged people. Me and Logan both agreed in high school, because we really haven't touched much on like our high school experience. We talked a little bit about middle school, but I noted we just finished an undefeated season. Our junior year of high school, both our junior year.
Yeah.
Every single race, like, we prayed before we ran, and we had a crazy season. To put it in context, we ran.
I ran mid-PR that season.
So yeah, because he went from like 16:45 to 15:46, I think it was.
I think it was 46. Yeah.
Yeah. No, maybe you're a little bit slow. I don't know.
No. Is it 46 or 45?
He was at least sub 16, so he dropped it crazy.
I was sub 16, but it was crazy because again, no homeschooler at this time before Luke Long and everything. There was no such thing as a sub 16 5K runner in homeschool history. And me and Jesse were first to ever do it.
And there's a race called the Spartan Invitational, and we looked up at the race a lot. Like, it was. That was our nationals from Illinois and Indianapolis coming to this race, and our goal was to go undefeated. And our biggest hurdle the whole season was winning that race, and we did it. Like, we won the Spartan Invite, and then won the national championship for the second time in a row, and it was just a full circle moment. We're like,
oh my gosh, we just did that.
A homeschool team just went undefeated 1 year. 1 full year from the very first race to the last. And after that, I'm like, wow, God is good.
God is good.
The next season, our senior year, I realized that we prayed every single race before the race, but we never prayed after the race. I realized that. And I talked to Logan. I was like, hey, Logan, I think this is what we should do. We should thank God, regardless of the outcome, after every race. And we did it for a lot of them. Not every guy caught on.
Yeah.
But Zeke, who also had an incredible season that year.
Oh, very
and also his senior year as well. His junior year, because it was our senior year.
Yep.
He joined in a lot. One of my favorite photos, I have it saved on my phone, is my home screen. It's me, Logan, Zeke, and 2 other guys, I believe, all like huddling as brothers, saying a prayer after a race. And that same day, we all broke. I think 2 of us broke the 16 minutes, and one of them was like low 16s.
Yeah.
And I just love that photo because it's so powerful. Like,
prayer is powerful, man.
yeah, all the success we get,
It's for
it's temporary for one, and secondly, like, we don't deserve it. It's just a temporary, unnecessary blessing. We don't really understand a lot of the time, like, what really matters. And what really matters is a relationship with God, relationship with Christ. And we had that in that moment. Our senior year, we actually did not go undefeated our senior year, and we were okay with it.
Yeah, because God blessed us a 1 year season of just incredible growth, not just through running, but through Christ as well in our faith. But it's okay to have downfalls. You can't win everything, and senior year was an eye opener for that. I didn't PR that season in cross country.
I had a little bit of a slow season that year. Logan and Zeke both beat me nearly every race until like the last 3 races of the season. And but I will always remember those moments that we, took time. We did our warm up before or after our warm up, depending. We took time and prayed as a team, and just thanked God and said, "Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for these brothers that we are able to train with, work with." And, I just still remember that those times to this day, even though it was a couple years ago. I'm now a sophomore in college, but I just always relive those moments because I feel like how important they were. And it helps me, understand how is my prayer life now. Like, my prayer life is important. And just understanding the importance of that is something that builds my faith personally.
And like, speaking about our lives and Jesus Christ and everything, we also had a crazy multiple seasons in college, which is kind of crazy. We went to the same college, it's not a big school.
I remember when we're thinking about what we're going to do after high school, what college are we going to go to? What are we going to run in college? Me and Logan were like, we're going to run for the biggest school ever.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to run Division I, and we're going to be a package deal.
Honestly, we could have went to a big school. Our heads were over, like, our goals were over our heads, but we could have went to a big school. We probably wouldn't have been very well competitive. We probably could have gotten, like, a small scholarship or a walk-on spot. In the end, we met with Coach Robinson, which is a phenomenal coach. Oh, my gosh. And it was just crazy to meet him and go for a journey with him. So we joined a JUCO team. There are Division II in cross country and Division I in track and field. And our first year with him in cross country, he sadly got sick, but
not until the end of the season.
Not till the end of the season.
I had an incredible season.
Incredible
until
season.
Coach was kind of disappointed because
he wasn't disappointed. It's just bad luck, and that some people that was your downfall for that season.
Well, we also lost Nate, so
to sickness as well.
The weird thing is we were all freshmen.
It's a full.
If you see the singlet right here, we did a club in high school. Indoor. Anyways, we met Nate Carmody because he's on the same team.
I knew Nate through Hazlitt.
He knew Nate through Hazlitt. I knew of him, but I kind of got to know him there a little bit. But he joined LCC as well. So everyone's saying, "Oh, LCC is going to be this stacked team because we have so many like really well-known freshmen coming in."
Well-known freshmen with high accolades.
Yeah, and it turns out that we didn't have any returners. Like, all the returners were either injured or redshirted. And the entire team was made up of freshmen, including me, Nate, and Logan.
A varsity team of just freshmen, which is kind of crazy. And then 2 of our top guys got sick towards the end of the season.
Yeah, Nate Carmody actually got injured. He only ran like half the season.
Well, he was going to come back, then he got COVID, sadly.
Yeah. And then
then this guy had to get pneumonia.
Yeah. It was after, I don't know, I went to I was running at a I don't know, I was running at a practice. And I know leading up to that I was starting to feel a little bit weird. Like, I just felt heavy, and hard time breathing. We did a mile repeat, and I pushed through it. I was so determined to give it my best, and I pushed through it. Nobody really knew I was dealing with something, and I did really good. But just 2 days later, we had a workout, and I just couldn't finish it. I couldn't do an easy jog. It was impossible. And coach saw it. I couldn't even run an 8-minute pace as the warm up with the guys, and I did one rep of the workout, and coach was like, "You look way off. You need to take a break." He's like, "Go home. Take a week off, and tell me how you feel."
He actually paid attention to individual athletes.
He did pay attention, and he knew what was going on with most of his athletes. But this particular time, I'm like, yeah, there's something up. I knew it after I got done. That week was over, and I still was sick, and 2 weeks went by, and I'm still sick. I'm like, I need to go to the doctor. And I call my coach. I'm like, yeah, I'm still sick. I'm like, even worse than I was before. He's like, yeah, go to the doctor. Tell me what's going on. So the doctor basically said, yeah, you have walking pneumonia. And she said, you're never, and I was like, yeah. So I was running cross country, and she's like, yeah, you're never going to run again. I think in the moment.
I'm doubtful she said ever again. Maybe for the rest of the season.
She did say that, but I think she's being sarcastic and just said it out of impulse. She's like, yeah, you're not running, basically. And I was like, what do you mean? I'm going to run again. I know what the heck do you mean?
Which you did run again.
I did run again. I don't think I ever really got back to it, but
well, you beat me in.
I did. I was competitive with Logan after this fact.
Yeah,
but
just for one race, he comes back for one race, beats me. Now he has a faster PR than me.
Yep.
Just from one race.
Just from one race.
I was the number one leading runner for majority of.
And then we had two guys that really put the nails in the coffin the season. But
then Then it comes to the end of the season, and first season as a freshman, we got the first national title,
which I didn't go to because I had pneumonia. I didn't run the regional or the national championship, but Logan.
We also won regionals, so we won regionals. Then we went to nationals, which was in Virginia.
Yep.
And that was.
I did go on the trip though.
You did go on the trip? I was able to come because he was my partner in crime. He's always going where I'm going, or I go where he's going. So we did that race in national, which was a fantastic race. We actually have a YouTube video up on this channel,
which I filmed.
He did a phenomenal job. If you guys want to go watch that, that's in the channel. Go ahead and check that out after this podcast. And so
you can skip if you want.
No,
if you're very entertained, but I hope you continue in this podcast because we got a little more to talk about. We'll wrap it up, but it will be worth the stick around.
Very much so. So we did that race and we win. It's in short term, we win. We ended up 2P'ing then because the team before us won nationals last year, which was incredible. You know, they weren't supposed to win, but they won. Then we come in and we win it that year in 2024, which is crazy. You know, two-time national champ. For us, it's one-time national champions. For the sophomores, two-time national champions, which is crazy. And comes our second year, and we didn't just come in like willy-nilly. We came here wanting business. We wanted to make history and put Lansing on the map. We wanted to 3P nationals and win regionals again. Guess what we did?
We 3P'd.
We 3P'd, which is crazy. It's crazy to come back. You know, even though it's JUCO, it's crazy to say that I went to college, won nationals 2 times in a row, and won regionals 2 times in a row as a team, not individually.
Not to mention the 3 times we won high school nationals,
which is HXN. We won homeschool cross country nationals from our sophomore year to senior year. Then we continue the trend to college, which is kind of crazy to say 5-time national champions. And I'm a 2-time state champion because I won back-to-back my junior and senior year in high school. Just crazy times, crazy gifts.
If you guys are looking another video of ours to binge, I got a great one for you.
Which one?
It's HXN.
Okay.
We swept the top 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
First, second, and Zeke Grimmett took third. Which
it's it was our senior year, and I knew since it's my last cross country race in high school, I have to really, work hard for it, work at it. And me and Logan, trained the whole season, and I don't know what we found, but we found like this irreversible tension and competitiveness the entire season.
If you went on a long run with us, you're going 5:40 for the last half of the
That's a little bit of a tall stretch. I would probably hold you back and say, I'm going to die. I'm lazy. We're not doing that.
No.
But-
I remember, no, that was our coach Hunt. One of our assistant coaches, Coach Hunt. He would run with us, and he was the one who would always go like, guys, you guys are going too fast. Well, let's slow down. It's an 8-mile easy run. You're going 6 flat. We're supposed to go in 8:30. We're not supposed to go my race pace.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, in nationals, I didn't really think I was going to win because Logan was just like going crazy. Like I thought he was way better in shape, feeling better. I felt like he was a little more confident in the race. So I made a bold move in like the first 2 miles. It was like when we came to the second lap.
Yep, it was half.
My idea was like, I'm just going to get away from him. I'm going to get away from him and stay away from him the whole race. So I started getting away, and nope. He was stronger than I thought he was. He was sticking right there. And I was like, and then I started to die. Like I was dying. And we we get around the backstretch, and I was like, oh shoot, yeah, it's over. Like Logan really looks strong right now. And I think I don't know what it was. Like we had 800 to go, and I saw him just start, slow down just a little bit. He slowed down just a little bit, and I could hear his breathing, and I knew it was heavy. And I was like, I think he's tired. I was like, I think if I just like grit my teeth and like kill it in this last 800, he might think I'm stronger than he is, and I might break his front running confidence at this point in the race. So I just really start like gritting. I know I'm hurting, like every muscle in my body, my lungs are hurting, and I was like, this is my last chance to beat Logan. Let's make it happen. So, anyways, I could have sworn any minute he's just gonna come up on my shoulder. So I just keep on powering, and Coach told us there's this tree at the corner of like right before you go up this hill and then into the finishing stretch. So I get around that hill. I'm like, all right, I just have to set the nails in the coffin. We're finishing, and I finished winning the national championship.
Then I came.
Logan came in second. Zeke came in third. We never talked about Zeke. We never really talked about the origin of Zeke.
Well, we talked a little bit of his presence, but Zeke Grimmett, if you are old viewers of his channel, you might have saw him lots of times. Good amount of times.
He was the original person that we invited. We really conspired with about making a channel. It was at a practice, and I think I mentioned to Zeke and Logan both, I'm like, we should start a YouTube channel. We're basically the trio. Yeah, we are the trio because we're 3 guys that are very close in friendship and in competitiveness. Like we're we're like 3 of the best runners on the team. We should start a channel. I was kind of joking but kind of serious, and then one day Logan's like, guys, I made something.
Yeah. One night I just couldn't sleep. I was just scrolling on my laptop, and I didn't have an account made on YouTube, so I was just scrolling. I clicked on the settings on accident, and I saw create account, and I was like, why not? So
let's do it.
So I made a channel, made a rough like graphic design of a thumbnail or banner, made a rough sketch of a logo, and call it Trio. And if you're longtime viewers, that was our old name, Trio.
It was our old. Only the legends know what Trio is.
Yeah,
it's our very committed viewers that know what Trio is.
Yeah, the very first. But after a while, we wanted to open to a bigger audience and be able to talk to more people. So instead of being inclusive, we want to be. Was it exclusive or inclusive? Oh, okay, but we want to reach a bigger audience, so we thought a name change was due. So we thought Boys on Run.
We were inclusive because we didn't want to separate Zeke from the channel because he since we graduated, we really weren't really connected with the other guys that much, and he had a busy schedule. We had a busy schedule.
So
it was just hard to get all the guys in one video. And Brody kind of was interested in joining,
and
we didn't want to exclude Brody or exclude Zeke to make it the trio. So I was like, well, what if we just change the name so anybody can hop on?
Yeah.
And Logan. Sorry,
but
landed on the name Boys on the Run,
and it kind of just stuck. And
by the way, my brother hates the name, but
which brother?
Wesley.
Why does he hate the name? I thought he liked it.
Well,
you're gonna get hate from me, by the way.
If I'm all completely honest, I hated it when Logan first mentioned it, but then it just grew on me. I was like, okay, it's catchy. So here we are, Boys on the Run, and that in future videos I will talk about this, but it is the inspiration for this, my brand that I'm trying to start.
This is Jesse's Clothing brand. A quick plug. It's actually very, very nice quality. Yep. He hand stitches everything that he makes. This hat was that made by you, or did you have that made by someone else?
No. So basically, I am attempting to make a lot of my products.
Something real quick. I'm wearing my half tights right now. Actually,
don't no.
What?
Not here, not now.
Okay. I guess it's gonna
eventually. We actually pull up right here. I can show you a picture.
No, I could drop the drawers now.
We're not dropping the drawers on a podcast, okay?
You're gonna see me run half tights.
It's okay, but we're not doing that here.
Okay, I won't pull anything up. How about we just keep it? If you guys are interested and you guys want to see what Jesse makes and is selling, he's actually wearing one of his shirts right now.
Yeah, it's So you can buy all these products on my site,
which is linked in our. Will be a link in this. Sorry for my words. Very illiterate, but there is a link in the description for his clothing channel, and if you guys am scrolling off and going to watch our other videos, there will be a link in our bio area of our channel in our kind of homepage area, which will lead to, I think it's the Logie Runs. And it'll have everything you could check out.
Also, my Instagram page.
Yeah, I think we'll go for Instagram
/ Jesse. _ Jesse _ Carson.
Yep.
That's my Instagram at. And then also Boys on the Run has a page on Instagram.
Yep. I'll just have everything linked. How about this?
Yep.
Guys, I'll just have everything linked down below in the description. So if you feel eager and want to check that stuff out, our both Instagrams will be linked down below. Boys on a Run, Instagram will be linked down below, including Jesse's shop. Please support Jesse. Trust me, I've been using his clothing brand for a while, and if you can support him, I think he has something to compete against Tracksmith. If you know Tracksmith's clothing or Bandit's clothing lines, I think this is kind of top tier. This actually keeps everything in place and just feels so nice when I run. Yeah,
it's a dream of mine that I started when I was like younger, because I kind of got interested in sewing a little bit, but I don't want to be like the other startup brands or companies, because yes, I am doing a little bit of not drop shipping, but like print on demand to start up the company, but that's not the direction I want to take it. The dream, the why I'm starting this is my passion is organic, sustainable clothing, either that or recycled. And that's, I think, kind of like really helping your personal health and the planet's health, like the environment. And secondly, it has to do with my faith too. There's a lot of brands that are very not really grounded in anything truthful, not really grounded in values, and especially not values that I subscribe to. And I really believe there should be a Christian brand available that offers.
There's many Christian brands, but I feel like some Christian brands are just using the name Jesus as a way to sell something.
Yeah, and that's not what I want. I want it just to be a brand you can trust and an alternative. That's what I want to build it to. It is extremely small. I'm very hesitant to even call it a company or a brand at this point, because it's just the roots of a blade of grass.
Yeah.
But it's a dream. And I feel like the fight of my company is that and other corrupt companies that are using profit for corruption. Like they're actually gaining profit through corruption that is embedded in the fast fashion industry and a lot of major brands. One particular, I'm not gonna diss any brands, but Nike has Nike has had accusations of child labor and human trafficking incorporated
Jesse,
in
why are
selling.
you talking about Nike? I don't think we're gonna sponsor from Nike.
Well, I don't want to. We're all good. We're all good. But anyways, like just multiple companies have like really cheap garbage clothing that is made through slave labor, and I feel like human trafficking is a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
Human trafficking is people's lives, and as Christians, I feel like we're called to speak up for those who can't speak for themselves, and speak up for people that are probably in a very being mistreated by a system, or slavery itself is wrong, and I think human trafficking is the modern day slavery that needs to be fought against, and that's kind of what I want to give a portion of my revenue to.
So
and
like
also,
a charity almost.
yeah, because I want to manufacture in America. I don't want to support any country that supports these things. Supports human trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
In the context of manufacturing and business. So that's just kind of my dream. I'm a little I'm thinking out loud and just telling what I want
it's just
this
us
to
being
become.
real.
Yeah.
It's just us being real.
It's just us being real. And it's we all have passions, and this is one of mine. And Logan's very quick to support that passion. So
I think it's
I appreciate that.
it's a fun, fantastic passion.
Yeah.
I don't know how to sew, and this guy can make some great stuff. Again, I use his stuff I've been using his half tights that he's made.
He ran a couple races in them. He said he liked them.
Yep, I ran them today actually.
Yeah. We earlier today we did a 6 mile run with a lot of the guys.
Yep.
And it looks like they liked them because
it's
nearly
catching on.
all the guys wore my half tights.
Yeah, we got everybody catching on to the trend of Jesse's clothing, and every single one. I don't know if they're just trying to be nice, but every single one has given a
decent positive feedback. So that's a good sign.
Jesse knows that if something sucks, if you make something bad, I won't wear it.
Well, I won't sell it either if it's bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why you should trust it, and
that's why I haven't started a brand. A dream since 12 it has not been developed because quality is first.
Quality is first. And if you want to support Jesse and up his quality by increasing his budget, please just check out his clothing brand. Check out his shirts he has on print on demand, and he has some fantastic clothing that you can try out today. And this clothing is, again, the revenue is going to something good, a good charity to help those in need, and also it helps Jesse, make his dream come true and be able to, make something that runners will love. And that's really
not just runners. Like I really want to branch out. Like I
oh really?
Yeah, I do. Because like runners is a great market to start with, and I love running. I have a passion for it, but I just don't want to limit myself or limit other people's opportunities in that. So
where do you want to branch to then?
I kind of want to branch out a little bit to like the fitness industry, like bodybuilding, but also just fashion in general, just like street fashion. Just
so like
everyday wear,
like matcha with quarter zips or something like that.
Yeah, I love quarter zips. People say it means like you're
honestly,
I don't know.
The logo will fit so well on a quarter zip. It'll like blend in. It's kind of
that's the idea.
Like those polo, or Polo Raphael.
Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, Ralph
Lauren.
Polo. Like, you ever seen those with like the quarter zip version?
Yes.
They have like the little logo on the side.
I like it.
I think the Boys on a Run, or I guess the Born logo, I think it'll fit so well because it's so neutral, but it has like a great design.
Yeah.
So I'll rock that.
Yeah. And that's something. It's a slow process of developing products, because I design all
It's
my
one-
patterns
it's
from
one
scratch.
It's a one-man team.
And I go to school. I'm lazy. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So I think one thing we didn't really touch on that I was trying to touch on, we kind of
Okay.
got in a rabbit trail,
My
is
bad,
the
my
origin
fault.
of Zeke. The origin of Zeke.
Okay,
So
if we're gonna talk about Zeke, we also have to pull Brody in because Brody's one of our other great friends as well.
Yeah, number two. We'll talk about Brody after this. But Zeke,
Okay,
I think I met Zeke first before Logan.
really?
I did. Anyways, there was this Bible camp. It was like a couple days. I think it was like maybe 2-3 days. And Zeke and Carter, which is Zeke's brother, he came on the trip. And me and Carter, his brother, we're talking about Bambi and Cinderella and like Disney princesses on a hayride
That
for the longest time. So we kind of hit it off.
that conversation also kept continuing because I remember because if Jesse met him at that time before I did, that means for sure that conversation lasted for a couple of years because I remember talking to him about Disney princesses when I met.
Yeah, we still talk about Disney princesses. It's one of our things, right?
I guess so. I mean, I've been talking about Disney princesses till this conversation just
Yeah. Well, anyways, so I kind of hit it off with him, and I got to know Zeke a little bit, and I was like, you guys should do chap, cross country, and track. Like, you guys look like you would be athletic, and like we're actually considering running, and chap is on our considering list. Like, it's on the table, and I was like, you should do it, and like I think we will. We probably will, and we went to another Bible camp. I think it was maybe a couple months later, and they were there again. And so we hit it off again, kind of became closer friends. I think it was like a sledding event. It was like only a 1 day. It was like a 1 day thing. So they met my brothers. We kind of hit it off, and I kind of forgot about it. Like, it was just like, I didn't forget about them. I just kind of forgot I invited them to run cross country and track, and that they were considering it. And anyways, there's another guy on the team called Zeke, and
Zeke Hart.
Zeke Hart is such an awesome dude. Yeah, he's so great. So anyways, I was sick for practice, and Zeke saw me afar off because I ended up going to the park the same time they're practicing, and Zeke saw me afar off, and he came up. He's like, Jesse, why weren't you at practice? I was like, oh, I was sick. He's like,
because I was there at practice, and those
you were, yeah.
those
It
two
was a hard
guys-
workout.
the two new guys showed up. He
Yeah.
kept up too, but
Yeah.
Zeke and Carter.
Zeke, he was like, you're never gonna believe like what happened today. I was like, what's that? He's like, there is another guy that just joined the team, and I was like, oh, really? He's like, you're never gonna guess what his name is. I was like, it's Zeke. It's Zeke and Carter. And he's like, how'd you know? I was like, I know them. He's like, he has two brothers. He's like, yeah, it's like there's not two Zekes on the team.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He's like, yeah, he's actually fast. And as Logan was saying, he like, because you probably know,
we were doing the tempo. It was a 6 mile tempo, and he said it was kind of painful, but he kept up through majority, like the whole workout.
From the start, he was a talented runner. Like,
Yeah.
he was pretty good, and a great guy.
Was
Like,
match
extremely
made heaven.
extremely awesome guy. Like, Zeke, you got to get to know Zeke. Like, he's just
Mhm.
he's a special guy.
He's a character.
He's a character. He's a little good sometimes. I don't know. That's a debate. I feel like
Change
Carter
that.
and Zeke should fight for that one.
No, I could definitely pull up a clip of Carter from one of our half marathon races from Battle Creek.
Yeah.
You know which one
oh
I'm
yeah,
talking
I
about.
know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
I think we should clip that.
maybe if I do put it in here, you'll see it now. If I don't, I guess you'll never know unless you watch our video because it's in
Mhm.
one of our videos.
Dude, it was a vibe when we were still hanging out with those guys.
Oh.
We got to get Zeke on this podcast sometime.
I think it'd be fun to hear his testimony and see how he's doing.
Totally.
Yeah. But that's what we want to do, just get some people to tell their testimonies. I think that'd
Yeah.
be great. But yeah, been going and Zeke just had an incredible season. He actually ran 1 second faster than me at one meet. And so really it goes Jesse, Zeke, then me on the all time list.
Yep. And then Brody.
Then Burley.
Then Brody was on that list.
Yep. So our friend Burley, he's a marathon athlete now, which is kind of crazy.
He
jumped the
ran
gun.
Boston already.
He qualified for Boston. He runs in 2:30s in the marathon, which is just insane. He's looking forward to breaking 2:30 now in the next marathon, which me and Jesse are going to be running.
I don't know about Boston.
No, not Boston.
We will be running the Bayshore Marathon.
Yep.
That's the goal, Lord willing.
Oh, I'm doing it. I'm already signed up.
Yeah.
Me and bro are signed up. You're very signed up, bro.
I know. Just when I saw that price tag of $120 or something.
I don't know what price tag. I got him free.
That's true. He needs to hook me up with whoever he's connected with, because he was telling me how he got into the elite race free. I would just like.
Well, the thing is, all elite athletes get him free.
So I can just pretend I'm an elite athlete.
Well, you have to get the bib and everything.
Okay. Well,
I'm sorry.
I only ran a minute slower than your elite time.
I just know people.
You know people. Yeah.
Actually, I was just, again, I get lucky with these things, praise the Lord for this. Right spot, right moment.
Yep. I think it's, what is it? Right place, right time. That's the quote.
Whatever the phrase is, but I was just in the right spot and, or right place, right moment, or whatever the phrase is.
You guys know exactly what we're talking about.
But, so I talked to this guy. He's like, when we talked to race director, I'm going to be there for the expo. I'll be working the expo with Playmakers, which is a shoe company I work with, and they're hosting the race. So I'll be with them and participating in the expo. If you want to come say hi, if you guys are at Bayshore, run the 10K, 5K, half marathon, even the marathon, just come by, say hi next to the Playmakers tent in the expo. I'll be there. And so I'm going to be in the expo working, then I'll be racing. Actually, it is not disclosed if I'm racing the elite race or not. I'm for sure gonna be in the race in Bayshore, but I'm all signed up and ready to go. But I'm so waiting for confirmation that I'll be in the elite race. So that's still not guaranteed. We don't know if I'm in it, but I am in the race. So
sweet.
So that's something I should clarify. So
we're talking about Brody.
We are talking about Brody because, again, incredible marathon athlete, but also incredible high school athlete. Yeah. He helped us during the junior year, his senior year. It was our junior year, his senior year, and we went undefeated. So without his help, we wouldn't have been undefeated because we had such a deep team. He ran 16s, Zeke ran 16s, me and Jesse were in the 15s. How you can be a team that had four guys?
Low 16s at that.
Yeah, both of them were low 16s. Yeah. Like, how are you supposed to be a team like that? I feel like that's just incredible.
Do you remember the first time when Brody was Brody joined the team? Oh, it's a funny story.
Warm-up hero.
The warm-up hero.
He would take, so we do a 2-lap warm-up before anything we do. So every 2 laps, Brody would sprint.
Full-on sprint.
This is before we knew the dude, like, personally. We saw him show up practice. Coach goes, 2-lap warm-up.
2-lap complete sprint, like the whole way.
Yeah, it was insane. He did every practice. And coach he wanted to do sprints. He was a sprinter at first. He was learning blocks and everything. Then one day he decided, was it coach that decided to put him in 800s for fun?
Yeah, just randomly. I think he just subbed him in for the 4x8. Yeah. And he did so good. He's like, you're officially on the 4x8 team.
That's when he got adopted to distance.
Now he's a marathoner.
Yeah,
like, going from sprinter to marathoner is a big jump. Yep. It took some progress, a couple of years, but that's a crazy origin story.
And he's a great marathoner. I'm glad he went that route because every time I talk to him about running marathons, he always seems he enjoys it, and he's always full of knowledge. Very smart person. Now he attends MSU, where he's going for.
I think it's something in chemistry and entomology. And some other form of chemistry. I'm not a nerd. I don't know much. Brody's very, very smart.
Very smart individual.
Unlike me, but
God bless him with that. Yeah. But so he runs for MSU Run Club, which is pretty cool. So he goes run with them. But his main passion is the marathon, and it's just fantastic to see what his journey has been. And we're definitely gonna get him on the podcast as well too.
He'll be on here one of these days.
Soon.
Same with Zeke. I will find a way. Mm-hmm. Zeke, I'm coming for you.
We know you're gonna be watching this.
No.
But we're definitely gonna get everybody, all our friends, and everybody who is willing to share their testimony, we're definitely gonna get on here.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Brody's just a fantastic runner, and I'm just happy for his journey so far.
Yep.
But yeah, what other things we could talk about?
Yeah, I mean, we might need to wrap it up. I don't know how long this has gone.
Yeah.
I don't want to steal your guys' time too much, but I don't know.
We do recommend you guys to go through our YouTube channel. It's our history through high school.
Again, this is our first episode, so this is a learning curve. We'll find out what to do next. We know like what we want to do.
Yeah.
But we're open to suggestions on this podcast. And we also are
here to grow
committed.
And cater.
Yeah. We're committed to being your host, like your audience.
Yep.
If you're watching this.
Mm-hmm.
So but God first.
Mm-hmm. Always.
Family second. Country third, and running fourth. Maybe. I'm just kidding. That's probably not a good lineup, but before the running, I think that's pretty important, right?
Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe. My illiteracy is gonna kill me. I'm getting tired. But
subscribe.
If you guys want to keep watching these, and for future, we're gonna try to do at least 1 or 2 episodes a week. We do not have a schedule yet, but I will make a post on our Instagram page on our schedule if you guys want to keep continuing this. So link down below. And so our scheduling is probably 2 or 1 episodes a week, or 1 or 2 episodes, podcasts a week. And if you guys want to stay tuned for future stuff, subscribe, try and post notifications. Leave a comment down below if you guys are enjoying this. Leave a like. And this is just our dream. This is honestly just a fun hobby of ours, and we just like to, fill our time with something that we love, which is Christ and talking about running. Yep. So, thanks for watching. I
love talking about my Savior. It's
always.
It's probably more important of a passion than the sport of running, but yeah.
So thanks for watching. See you guys on the flip side.